My name is Will Hughes, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a convincing argument that you can learn something life-altering that will give you a massive advantage as an entrepreneur to advance your success. The problem with meditation in our entrepreneurial community is that people are taught to just sit and follow their breath. But if that's all you're doing, you're missing 97% of the larger picture and the amazing benefits we've all heard about, like improved memory, creativity, innovation, and productivity. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick glimpse into the larger opportunity that exists for you when you learn the bigger picture of mindfulness training. Researchers estimate that humans have approximately 60,000 thoughts a day. This is a crazy number, and they estimate that the average person can recognize only about 1% of those thoughts. That means that the rest of our thoughts, 99% of them, are subconscious. If you think about your inner voice, the voice you hear in your head that narrates your daily life, you're only able to recognize about 1% of those thoughts. And the rest of the time, you're being led around by your emotions and subconscious, which more often than not leads you in the wrong direction and gets you into trouble by making rash decisions. So now here's the amazing opportunity you have. People that meditate can improve recognition of their conscious thoughts by up to 500%. This is absolutely life-altering and something Dan Harris of ABC News calls a superpower. Ray Dalio, the billionaire investor and founder of the world's largest hedge fund, Bridgewater Capital, referred to the training like being a ninja. Through this training, you can become a much deeper thinking, much more aware, more perceptive and creative, which all entrepreneurs want, and you'll be much more focused and productive. Now, did you read the book Rise of Superman or Anti-Fragile? These books discuss amazing, almost superhuman skills that, as it turns out, the way to acquire these skills are through mindfulness training. In The Rise of Superman, which is all about flow states, the book explores several ways in which you can manufacture flow states so you can be more productive. And the method deemed the most superior, since you're able to sustain the flow state for the longest time, is a skill that you actually acquire through mindfulness training. Entrepreneurs all understand the concept of flow states and how this can improve your productivity. I will teach you the parallels in this great book with mindfulness and how you can apply this to your daily life and success. Another great book that has parallels is Anti-Fragile by Nassim Taleb. Nassim writes about the brilliant concept of being anti-fragile, or having the ability to improve, actually get stronger in the face of chaos. Now, this is a lot of what mindfulness training is all about. It's actually a skill that you can acquire so that you, an individual, you can become anti-fragile and actually get stronger during stressful situations or chaos. This skill can be developed with mindfulness training. So why then does the perception of meditation just suck so hard? The unfortunate reality is most people that have heard of it or even tried meditation were not given the full picture, the larger picture. So they just didn't understand why they were meditating or how to apply this brain exercise. So I'm going to show you not only how to meditate, but then how you apply this practice to a much larger picture. Skills that will translate into very tangible benefits in your personal and professional success. And you can start to realize these benefits in just 30 days, and I only need you to train for 8 minutes a day. While I know this is a bold statement, I'm fully aware of the impact this training will have, so I'm actually offering this premium course as donation-based. I will let everyone take it for free and ask you to make a donation on how much this program has impacted your life. You pay only what you deem the value is, and if you see no benefit at all, you pay nothing. Let me give you an advanced peek, as I want you to understand why you're doing the exercise of meditation and how it bakes into the larger picture. With mindfulness, you want to be able to become more aware of your thoughts and how those thoughts affect your body, your perception, your decision making, and ultimately your success. Remember, I said before, the average person has about 60,000 thoughts a day, and we are only aware of about 1% of those thoughts consciously. So that means that 99% of the time, we're living reactively to others and outside influences. And we're making decisions that are not based fully on our life experience or intellect. Rather, we make subconscious decisions and we're instantly reacting without consideration. So we're making decisions based on our emotional state and things that were actually ingrained into us when we were very young. So our goal is to first recognize our thoughts. And during the practice of meditation, you want to recognize your thoughts and return to your breath. In your daily life, you want to recognize your thoughts and return to the present. So the meditation is teaching you a skill to apply to your daily life. This may not sound like much, but believe me, the impact of this will help you dramatically change and improve your life. You just have to have the bigger picture. You will develop this skill to become more aware of your thoughts, and you can bring the runaway train that is your mind back into line. You can focus it, and you'll be able to shift your thinking in a critical way so that you can learn how to respond, not react, to outside stimulus or situations. This is one of those small 2-degree shifts that you hear about that will have a dramatic impact on your life and your success. So let me give you one quick example. When you're in a stressful situation, be it an argument with a significant other or a disagreement with your boss or a coworker, and let's say you're arguing over an important strategic decision in your company and things are getting really heated. In these situations, you're instantly reacting to the situation subconsciously. The stress of the moment gets the better of you and you're being led around by your emotions more than your intellect. Your ego at that moment is in control. And this is the problem. Your emotions and your instant reaction will lead you astray and into a bad direction. When you react to something, you're doing it subconsciously and you're being led by those emotions. But what you will learn to do in mindfulness training is to respond, not react, which is a very subtle but critically important distinction. What you learn through the practice of meditation is to catch your thoughts and create a small space so you can tap into your conscious mind and then use your intellect and your life experience to make far wiser decisions, far more insightful decisions. So Viktor Frankl, who wrote one of the most famous and important books of all time called A Man's Search for Meaning, says, between the stimulus and response is a space. And in that space is your power and your freedom. Creating space in your thoughts and in your reactions will give you power. For those that can develop the power, you will have such a huge advantage in your life and in your business, it's almost unfair. It's the difference between being average or developing this larger superpower. So Ray Dalio refers to this as ninja training. Dan Harris of ABC News, he calls it the superpower, and I've heard others refer to it as a Jedi mind trick. Whatever name you want to give it, these skills are badass. So Ray Dalio was interviewed in a Forbes article. Ray says, when anxiety or stress, comes at you, it seems like slow motion because there is calmness. So when there's calmness, I can deal with it in a better way. Whereas when there's anxiety, it all seems so fast and I'm less in control. So what I love about what Ray says there is it seems like everything is coming at you in slow motion when you have this training. You can develop this skill to slow everything down when the world is crashing around you. Whether that's an argument with a spouse, whether that's making work decisions, it doesn't matter. You'll have this skill set. When there's stress all around you and everything's heated and your mind is reacting 1,000 miles an hour, you're like the Matrix. You can slow everything down and your mind is literally working on another level than everybody else's. Another interesting fact that researchers have shown is that you have the ability to grow the gray matter in your brain after only 6 cumulative hours of meditation. This is like beyond astounding that you can begin to change and improve your brain in just 6 hours. For me, I noticed the difference in just a few weeks. What I've done in the Advanced Minds course is I've taken the techniques and the learnings and I've removed most of the new agey bullshit that would make entrepreneurs' eyes glaze over, and I've really focused the content in on what the entrepreneurial community would find most valuable. So I'll wrap this up by just explaining how the program works. There are 8 modules. They're all very short, usually between 7 and 15 minutes. You'll do 2 of those a week, and then you'll do your meditation practice 8 minutes a day. That's it. So 8 minutes a day is all you'll need to commit to dramatically enhancing your life experience and entrepreneurial success. Okay, with that introduction, let's get started. Click on Meditation Basics to start your training and journey now. In this video, I'm going to give you a glimpse into the larger picture and the opportunity that exists with mindfulness training.